If you drive in downtown Miami, you may see a lot of attractions, but you'll also see a lot of construction sites. Today, Miami has 90 high-rises, buildings over 10 stories under construction. To put this into perspective, Miami has more skyscrapers under construction than all the high-rise construction sites in California 44. If we compare all of Florida, then we're looking at 132 high-rise building sites. Now you might be wondering why there's such a boom in high-rises in Florida, and to explain that, we have to look at the stats. Take a look at this map. It shows the number of high-rises under construction in all US states. If we take out Toronto and Vancouver, because well, they're in Canada, then we can see that Miami is only second to New York City in terms of high-rises under construction. We can understand why NYC has 207 skyscrapers under construction. But what's going on with Miami? Some say that this is due to Florida's growing population, but anyone familiar with the country's demographics would know this is false. So what could be the actual real reason people are flocking to Miami? Well, to understand that, we need to look at the actual people going to Miami. Are they average Joes looking for work? Or are they part of the wealthy elite looking to benefit from Florida's 0% state income tax? Ding ding ding. Florida has no state income tax. Compare that to California, where state taxes are 13.3% for individuals, and you can clearly see why people are running away from California. Now you might be thinking, wait, there are 6 states with 0 state income tax. Why aren't people moving to Houston? Well, unlike Texas, Florida also has lower sales tax, set at 6% compared to 6.25% for Texas. Sure, it's not as low as Delaware's, but who is? Now you might argue that's not a big enough incentive for people to move to Miami, Florida. What's the true reason? And no, we're not just talking about the warm weather with annual average temperatures in the warm 70s, we're talking about the business climate. Sure, people go to visit Disney World, Universal, Kennedy Space Center, and the breathtaking sandy beaches, but they stay for one thing, and one thing only: business. Did you know that in 2022 alone, in the city of Miami, Yelp found out that there were 20,572 new businesses opened in Miami, which is 14% higher than 2021's 17,971 business openings. So young people go to Miami seeking new business opportunities. The state has been a master at attracting entrepreneurs, thanks to the pro-business tax policies, streamlined regulatory environment, and overall low cost of doing business. As more young people flock there, a boom in population has been evident. Between 2021 and 2022, 730,000 new residents moved to the Sunshine State. However, something strange has been happening parallel to this influx of residents and entrepreneurs. As 730,000 people moved in, about 500,000 people left Florida from 2021 to 2022. That's because the new wealthy business owners who are seeking lower taxes are changing the way of life in Florida. They love the lifestyle, but they also change the landscape, literally. That's why today, Miami has a 20% higher cost of living than the US average. Groceries are 165% higher in Miami, transportation is 8% higher than the average. But the biggest problem is the housing costs. The median home price in Florida was 7% higher than the national, $478,500 compared to $445,000. Rents and utilities are also higher in Florida, and all of this is due, in large part, to the boom in luxury real estate. Now, out of the 90 skyscrapers that are currently under construction, there are around a dozen super tall skyscrapers measuring over 1,000 feet in height, like... For the past 20 years, Miami has been against super tall buildings, which are over 1,000 feet or 300 meters in height. That's why they've been postponing before outright denying the construction of the twin Empire World Towers on 330 Biscayne Boulevard. But now it seems things have changed. In that same location, the city of Miami approved the construction of the super tall Waldorf Astoria Hotel and Residences. The building pushed the boundaries not only of luxury but also of the maximum allowable height for a building in downtown Miami, set at 1,049 feet or 320 meters. With 100 floors, the Waldorf Astoria stands head and shoulders above any skyscraper in the area, even surpassing Miami's current tallest building, the Panorama Tower, an 85-story skyscraper built in 2017. The construction of the majestic residential marvel began in 2022, and the company expects it to be finished in 2026, making a new era of skyscrapers in Miami. We're not talking about one new tower. There are currently 7 super tall towers being projected and built in the area. As wealthy individuals from all across the US flock to Florida, they'll need somewhere to live. To satisfy this demand, the city is greenlighting 7 different towers. 888 Brickell is a new hotel and residential super tall tower with a total height of 1,049 feet or 320 meters and is designed by luxury clothes retailer Dolce & Gabbana. The tower comes with 259 luxury residences, with the cheapest starting at $2.3 million. That's because the 0.5-acre plot of land was bought for $61.23 million. If we back up a little to 700 Brickell Avenue, we'll see the construction site of One Brickell City Centre. It's another super tall, 1,010 feet or 308 meters skyscraper with 80 stories. But what started as a $1 billion residential building soon became a building for office space, and it's estimated to be complete by 2028. And if you drive a little farther down Brickell Avenue to 1428 Brickell, you'll see a third new 861-foot tower being built. It's another luxury residence, and prices for the smallest 2-bedroom apartment start at $3 million. Seeing Dolce & Gabbana venturing into the world of residential real estate, Mercedes-Benz wanted to jump into the hot Miami real estate market. The massive skyscraper is not the tallest in the world, but it might be one of the most luxurious residences. The 67-story building is estimated to be complete in 2027 with 791 units for sale. The 70-story, 902-foot tall Okan Tower with its curved roof is currently under construction at 555 North Miami Avenue. It's located in the heart of the city with some of the most popular attractions just a stone's throw away. The tulip-like tower cost about $400 million to build, and it's estimated to be completed in 2026. Located at 2121 North Bayshore Drive, Villa Miami is on the very edge of the coast, overlooking the ocean. With its 58 floors and a starting price tag of $5.2 million, it's one of the most opulent and luxurious residences out there. The 650-foot tall Villa Miami is estimated to be opened in 2026. And let's not forget Miami River Bridge, the $1.5 billion skyscraper that aims to reinvent the way people from downtown Miami live. The skyscraper sits at the heart of the Central Business District and the Brickell Financial District. It will feature 3 distinct towers of different heights, one of which will be 1,049 feet tall. Now, no city has even come close to the high-rise boom we have in Miami. As more and more of these skyscrapers pop up, it'll become harder for Miami locals to make ends meet. The city is becoming crowded, there's lots of traffic, and the price of living is going through the roof. While millionaires are moving in, the locals are moving out. So, do you think Miami can sustain this stratospheric growth, or will it crumble under the weight of its tall skyscrapers as overcrowdedness makes life unbearable? Tell us in the comments down below. Now, here's another video mega project enthusiasts enjoyed watching. Bye for now.